Hello, good afternoon, my YouTube family. This is your host, Aaron here. This is Times with the Narcissist Explained. On this channel, I talk about times being around a narcissist. I explain it detail by detail to let you all know that you're not alone. I understand. And those of you who are empaths, starseeds, chosen ones, light workers, I'm here for you all. I deliver messages to give you all eye-opening things to watch out for. Because in a society like this, we have to be well equipped with the knowledge of how to navigate this world. Because before narcissistic abuse, everybody used to think that everybody's the same. Everybody has good intentions. And truth be told, not everybody has good intentions. But see, this is the life of an empath. When you're a young empath growing up, you have this strong love in your heart. But time and time again, you see it getting rejected, or you see that people are not the same as you. And then you realize over the years, and you put two and two together, that you are different, that you are a chosen one, that you are a starseed of the Almighty. Okay? You carry the Most High Spirit within you. All right. But today's a hot topic. We're going to talk about narcissistic abuse and self-destructive behaviors. Okay? Now, when you have gone through narcissistic abuse, we don't understand the magnitude of abuse that we had to face. This was spiritual attack of your soul. This was spiritual attack of your character, of your moral fiber. You know, the narcissist wanted to tear down every single part of you that possessed good values. Because you possess good values, because you carry yourself not like the average, I like to say the ain't shits, because you don't carry yourself like the ain't shits, they wanted to turn you into an ain't shit. But believe it or not, the way you carry yourself, your standards, your morals and fibers was so high that many times they try to imitate you just to bait you in, to, you know, make you fall in love with them, when really you're falling in love with yourself, right? So, but this is the thing though, when you're dealing with narcissistic abuse, some people have been through narcissistic abuse and they've developed some self-destructive behaviors, and some were fatal. So let's talk about a few, okay? We're talking about, I have a list here. So we're talking about attempting suicide. There have been people who have dealt with narcissists years of their lives, and eventually they just gave up on life because the narcissist got in their head so bad, made them believe that this is part of life. You know, if you love me, you'll tolerate this. You know, and there's like, this can't be life. This can't be true. So what happens? They just put a gun to their head, or some people have slit their wrists, or some people have crushed up some poison, put it in their food, or, you know, people have killed themselves in many different weird ways. All right, so another self-destructive behavior is binge eating. Okay, and I tell you, man, when I used to deal with narcissists or didn't realize what I was dealing with, I used to eat a lot of chicken wings, a lot of burgers, you know, coping mechanisms. Some people eat a lot of candies when they deal with narcissists. These are coping mechanisms. A lot of cheesecake, you know what I'm saying? A lot of pizza slices and shit, you know what I'm saying? And this just to help deal with the stress eating, binge eating, you know, to help alleviate the stress, to help themselves feel good. A lot of people have gained a lot of pounds being around a narcissist. You know, I've looked at people from the past before they got with a narcissist, and over the years they gained so much pounds, their hair started falling out of their head. I mean, the list goes on and on. All right, and here's another self-destructive behavior: compulsive activities like gambling, gaming, or shopping. Man, I'm telling you right now, you dealing with a narcissist, especially if that's your wife or your husband, yo, you gonna be in debt some way. You gonna be in debt. You're gonna be in debt. Some people, they gotta go to the casino to try to come up on some type of large amount of lump sum of cash. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's crazy, man. The stress, the abuse, what it does, what it causes people to do. This is what I'm bringing up. This is what I'm bringing to the table. Is that when you're dealing with self-destructive behaviors, is ultimately detrimental for you in the long run. And that's because when you're around a narcissist, a toxic individual, the pressure is, when you're dealing with a narcissist, you're dealing with somebody who is possessed by chaotic energy. There is no peace around them. And a lot of times you want a peaceful household, you want a peaceful friendship or peaceful relationship, not with a narcissist. And then it makes you feel like, damn, maybe it's something that I'm doing, because that's the narcissist mind game, to make you feel like you're not doing enough. So you start doing this, doing that, and you see it's not working, so you engage these self-destructive behaviors. And it's a repeated cycle that a lot of people go through. But I'm here to talk about it today. All right, here go another one, and this is a hot one. Impulsive and risky sexual behavior. Ooh, I might step on some toes. Well, I ain't trying to hurt nobody's feelings, but I'm just trying to tell you, narcissistic abuse will cause a lot of people to engage in hoish, pimpish, ruggish, sluttish activities. You know, the body count keeps counting up. You know, you got to go to the bar, get drunk, then you sleep with somebody. You go to the club, meet somebody there, sleep with them there. You go to the strip club. Some dudes go to the strip club almost every weekend. Gotta spend money to get them a chick out of the strip club, just to bring them to the hotel or the motel, just to clap the cheeks and then send her back on her way. And it's a different women every week, probably twice a week, maybe 3 times a week. You know, this is what stress does. Stress makes even young children, 17, 18, even 16 years old, because of their household, because of how stressful it is. Because their narcissistic family make them feel like they're not good enough, so they go through sexual risky behaviors just to cope with that, to cope with feeling inadequate. Yes, it gets deep like that. Okay? So here comes another self-destructive behavior. Overusing alcohols and drugs. I raised my hand up with that one. When I was dealing with a lot of people from the past, a lot of toxic folks, I smoked and drank a lot. I had to smoke at least 2 joints a day. I had to have my 211 or my natural ice beers. Sometimes Colt 45s. Sometimes I drink that too. You know, I drank a lot of malt liquor beverages and had weed with it as well, because it was just a coping mechanism to escape the reality that I was in. Like, you know, because I didn't understand that this is something that I'm not supposed to tolerate, but the narcissists try to convince everybody that this is part of life. Abuse is part of life. In a way it is, but it's not there to be there forever. Where every day there's no peace. Every day you're wondering what's going to happen next, how this person going to treat you next. So it's like, to deal with that, you have to either be high or drunk. You know, some people on my channel probably resorted to coke. Some people probably resorted to pills. I'm not here to judge you. I understand it's a coping mechanism, but ultimately these are self-destructive behaviors, not good for us in the long run, you know. And I'll tell you, man, it's not easy to bounce back from narcissistic abuse. But if you bounce back from narcissistic abuse and you getting your health in order, you're working out, you're eating properly, you know, you're focused on the right stuff, you know, you're doing a good job. Keep up the good work, and I promise you, you'll be better than ever for it. Okay, a lot of you all have testimonies and stories to tell, and if you want to share it in the comments below, go ahead. You know what I'm saying? I'm all for it. You know, because I love my community. I'm here for you all. I'm here for my chosen ones. I'm here for the Most High's people. Okay, and one more self-destructive behavior. Okay, self-injury, such as cutting, hair pulling, and burning. Okay, some people are pyromaniacs. Some people like to cut themselves. You know, some people will pull their own hair out. Some people, and sometimes this happened to me, some people will punch a hole in the wall. You know, some people will bang their heads against the wall because of the stress, the just trying to cope with the stuff that you're dealing with. Man, listen, y'all. This is a very traumatic world to live in. We live in duality. We live in between the good and the evil. We see both of it every day. There's not a day that goes by where everything is just positive all the way through. I don't care who you are. I don't care if you're a billionaire or trillionaire. You don't have a full positive day where everything goes your way. There's going to be a time where you're going to hit your toe against something. There's going to be a time where you're going to knock something over and you got to clean up the mess. There's going to be times like that. This is the reality that we live in. Okay? This is soul development. Okay? There is no such thing as a 100% positive person. I don't care who they think they is. Oh, yeah, I'm positive all the time. Yeah, as long as I got the most... You ain't going to be positive all the time. Says who? Whoever's positive all the time, bring it to me. I want to know the secret of how to be that way. You know what I'm saying? Bring it to me. All right? So these are self-destructive behaviors, you know what I'm saying? And listen, man. For you to bounce back from narcissistic abuse, that is a testament to your character. That is a testament to your willpower. That shows true grit, true toughness. You are a real warrior. A lot of us empaths are like humble warriors. We're not into fighting like that, but push come to shove, the real warrior is going to come out. We don't like it to come out, but it's going to come out if our backs are against the wall. You understand? We don't like to fight, but if we have to, we will. You know what I'm saying? And we will defend what is right. Okay? But it's hard to comprehend that there's people in the world that are so evil. Before you awaken to narcissistic people, a lot of us thought that the world was just regular and everybody has good intentions. No, not at all. You realize that there are some really evil folks out here. And I don't even think they're folks. I think they're just demons in human format. Because the stuff that they do, the way that they think, how they tear down people who try to help them, and it's like, it'll crush your trust. Like, you will have trust issues so bad dealing with society. Because, like I said before, this is a very traumatic world we live in. This is about going through and overcoming. We're faced with challenges every single day, man. Some of us right now, we got goals we're trying to accomplish. And it's taking a little bit because there's obstacles in the way. And that's just part of the process, man. But determination and grit is what a lot of starseeds and empaths have. And like I said before, not a lot of people make it out of narcissistic abuse. Some people, they've gone through some stressful ass households where their family members, uncles, aunties, cousins, mommy, daddy, brother, sister, stressed them the hell out. Did them all kinds of dirty, then robbed from them, stole from them. So what did they resort to? They resorted to hoeing activity. They resorted to selling drugs in the streets. They resorted to robbing households, breaking into people's house. Some resorted to self-infliction, like cutting their arms and stuff, watching the blood leak out and stuff. Nobody wanted to hear their cries, is what I'm saying. Okay? So what happens when nobody hears your cry? A lot of us resorted to self-destructive activities. My self-destructive activity was mainly smoking and drinking. I smoke a damn joint, 2 joints to the face, and then go drink a 211. You know what I'm saying? Boy, I tell you, but boy, my health, sometimes I feel like there was cancer in my chest. Like the universe was telling me, Aaron, you better slow down. You got that cancer in your chest. You better slow down. And, eventually I had no choice but to slow down because of circumstances that happened to me. I was like, I had to stop, And this is all part of growing up and understanding and developing and getting better. And those of you who've gone through similar experiences, share your testimony in the comment below. I like to read them. I'm here for y'all, man. All right. So this is Times with the Narcissist Explained. Thank you all so much for coming through. All right. I hope this message has been helpful to you guys. All right. And I just want to say I love y'all. Y'all be safe out there. And I just want to say I'm very proud of every last one of you all for overcoming narcissistic abuse and awakening. I'm not saying that there ain't going to be somebody out there that's not going to try you or this and that, but at least now. So you carry yourself different. and understand that you're more powerful than these demons out here. These delusional ass entitled people, man. You're more powerful than them. Okay? The universe is on your side. We can get through this. We can get through this. Alright? So love y'all. Y'all be safe. And y'all tune in for more, man.